Welcome back, Knights of Apollo! What's up, guys? It's Apollo here, and we are back playing Total War Rome 2. Make sure you get your snacks and drinks. This is a fantastic battle. I know you guys are gonna love this one, and it is extremely close. It's one of those butthole clinching battles, you know, it's just from start to finish, it's very close, and you're not gonna know who's gonna win this fight until the very, very end. So I know you guys are gonna love this one. Now, I'm excited to see the replay as well because I haven't seen it yet, and I played in this battle. So I am playing as Parthia. I know, not a very common faction. I'll explain why. But I was actually streaming this live on my YouTube page. So if you guys want to check out my streams, I stream Monday through Friday, usually around 5 p.m. US Eastern Time. There's a link to my Discord, and in my Discord, I post my stream schedule. So if you're ever wondering what I'm playing or when I'm playing, you can find out there. So please, guys, join the Discord. Look at the orientation. Make sure you read that orientation, and it's awesome. So yeah, let's dive into this battle. I'm leaving it paused right away because the Lusitani over here, they brought a huge force of like vanguard troops. So they spawned right in front of the Romans. I thought this was hilarious, and it's pretty unique. You don't really get to see this too often, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun to see that in action. So yeah, I'm Parthia. I'm going all Cav. So that's why I went Parthia. They have some really solid Cav. Someone in chat wanted me to go all Cav, and I was like, you know what? That sounds really fun. So I went ahead and went all Cav. So the rules for this battle: max 4 skirmishers, max 2 pikes, and max 1 artillery. I'm bringing 4 horse archers. I got my general, which is a royal cataphract. I got a couple eastern cataphracts here and there. And then all the way on the other side, I've got an elephant, which right there, Indian war elephants, and more cataphracts. I got some camels as well. We never get to see camels, so yeah, pretty excited about that. My allies, we have Kush. Over here we have the Romans, led by Mr. Brunswick. And our opponents, we have Lusitania, of course. And that's why it's paused, because it's going to start really quickly here. And then we have this faction, which I completely forgot how to pronounce. It's like Ari Day, I don't know. I'm just gonna call them this faction. It's almost like a blend of Greek, and they've got some barbarians. So it's a nice mix. It's a pretty solid faction. I forgot the name. And then of course we have Epirus, who's defending against Kush. So are you guys ready to dive in? Let's go ahead and go over here, because this is where things get crazy. So right away we see some vanguard troops from the Iberian boys, and we do have some artillery that's kind of vulnerable, but look at that. It even shoots at the infantry. It goes right. No, it actually hit some of them. That's hilarious. I can't believe he used a volley there, but we're going to charge. The Romans are going to charge in here, hold and protect the artillery. I'm also charging in my cataphracts and just slaughtering these men. I got more cav coming around the flank. Check this out. Ready? Oh, I'm going to do a hammer and anvil here. Charge! Right in the back of these guys. And I got even more cav coming around. So this was actually a pretty good start. I don't know if he was expecting my cav army or not, because I was talking about it during live stream. But this worked out really nicely for my army because of the hammer and anvil, the ability to run around and get some good kills. No mercy! The Roman infantry has got some Praetorian Guard already slaughtering these vanguard troops. So yeah, you can see that it's not looking great for this strategy, but I appreciate it. So Mr. Markimus is the one leading this Lusitani army, and this is just classic Mr. Markimus. You know, I like this strategy. I like it. If we weren't ready, this might have worked. But I just love the fact that he spawned right in front of us. I just think that's hilarious. I mean, I try to think of that realistically, like how would that happen? Like, you know, if this was real life, they'd have to wear like little sand-colored outfits and like lay down right here, you know, and then get up and charge. I mean, it's the only way. But yeah, we're just cleaning them up now. My cav is doing a good job of trampling these guys, making sure they don't survive this battle. Mr. Brunswick already charging up his Roman forces. What does he got here? He's got some evocati cohorts. He's got more here, and I think this is a third one. Yeah, so he's got 3 units of them pushing up to the walls. It's going to be a pretty tough defense. I mean, it looked like we killed a lot of the Lusitani, but there's a lot more over back here. Lusitani. Is it? No, is it Tony? Lusitani. Whatever. The Loosey-Goosey boys. I don't know. We'll go with that. But yeah, he still has a lot of reserves over here. I think he even has some troops. No, he doesn't. So here comes Kush, and I also have some troops supporting their attack over here. He's already scaling the walls as well. He's got some Shotel warriors. So they're pushing pretty hard. They've taken the walls, but the archers from Epirus, we got some mercenary archers who are just racking up some kills here. So yeah, they're doing a good job. This is a pretty good strategy. I mean, it makes sense that he's not defending the walls, I guess. I mean, I prefer to defend the walls because you get the arrow towers to fire down. But he's taking the strategy of just holding the entry points, and then he's gonna use the archers to fire down on the infantry that's up on these walls. So we're trying to do our best here to support the infantry with our own archers. He's got some Kushite archers. Also have my horse archers trying to support him here. So doing our best to try to soften up their archers. And doing some damage. Definitely doing some damage. But he's going to have a tough time. Very tough time trying to break through here. And he's already charging down to the floor level here. Look at these units. They look pretty cool. I love those swords. I don't know the correct terminology for them, but there's like Egyptian-looking swords. But yeah, already a juicy fight for this section. It's pretty epic. All the arrows flying in overhead. So let's go back over here where the Romans have now scaled the walls as well. Let's get a little bit closer here. Whoops. A little rusty here. It's been a while since we had the last Rome 2 battle. Also, guys, I had to reinstall my OS just to get Shogun 2 to work. My settings, my recording settings aren't perfect for Rome 2. I noticed like this is still on and stuff, but that's alright. I'll get it just right here. I think I need to turn on a camera mod too, because I don't remember the camera being this difficult. But yeah, he's doing a good job up here with the Romans, trying to clear up this wall. It's a light defense on the wall, which is good. Now, ooh, this is going to be a tough fight over here. These Celtic warriors. But the Romans should be able to handle it. They just got to try to take this tower here. Also, we got some archers. Some slingers that are nearby. I don't know if they're out of ammo or what. So at this point of the battle, we can do some slow motion here. We have Mr. Brunswick trying to use his artillery to open up this wall. It's at 78%, and I'm going to try to rush my cav in and try to... I mean, they're not really defending this, so I'm going to try my best to try to rush in here and create as much chaos as possible, because I feel like that's my best bet here. One more volley, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because look at this. We have some medium spear infantry that are getting into position here. Boom! There you have it, guys. Even some of the shots from the artillery. Look at that. Hit a decent amount. And once the walls are down, check this out. Here comes the cav. So epic. Charging right through the dust. Oh, jeez. Nice little volley there from the Pila. And I'm going to try to rush out of here. There's a little bit of a gap here, which is great. So I'm going to try to push through that gap, which I'm totally cool with. I know there's an exploit in Rome 2 about pushing through, but I mean, like, with heavy cataphracts, and again, there is a gap. This kind of sucks, but the like pathfinding is just constantly pushing me through this way when I was trying to go this way. But yeah, it's a mess right now, and my cav is not doing well. It seems like they're doing well, but they just keep sending more and more skirmishers and infantry, and they are just slaughtering my cav. Just slaughtering them. So it's a pretty tough situation. Look at that. Look at all the dead cataphracts here. And it's really, who's to blame? It's probably these guys right here. All their, like, secondary weaponry here. The Marines. He's got some Marines. And they're throwing their Pila into the backs of my cav. I still have a decent amount who are still alive. But, I mean, I pretty much just threw away all of my cav, basically. The Romans are setting up reinforcements. He's setting up his Praetorian Guard. He's got 2 units there. He's got another siege tower of some cohort. Artillery is now firing. He's going after the slingers back here, which is a smart move. Trying to get them off the battlefield. And this is all that's left of the cav. Yep, this right here. I had a huge force of like 3 cataphract forces. And now there's nothing. God, look at that artillery in the back. That looks so fantastic. Oh, man. It was really tough for my cav because they just are getting stuck in one place, and then all the skirmishers are just wrecking them as they stand still. Still waiting for those Romans to get here. More artillery firing down. Pretty epic shot right there. It looked really cool, but it didn't do that much damage. Look at the balls were just... The onager ammo is just short. The fiery balls of justice were just short. So the Lusitani sent over some reinforcements over to the side, and Kush is having a tough time breaking through. He's made some ground here. But it's just a really close quarters type battle. Really thin, like, choke point here. So for Epirus, it's been a pretty easy engagement. And Kush just needs to send more. I was thinking about going through the gate here because I couldn't really see these troops, and I just thought the gate would be unprotected. But unfortunately, he does have some hoplites, so I'm not going to be able to rush in any cav to support my ally over on this side. Let's go back here, because I was playing more as a support player. You know, I was just trying to support my guys as they go in. You know, go support them with cav as they go in with infantry. Nice little volley there. Did you see that, guys? Praetorian Guard charging in. This is a monster of a unit, and they will slaughter anyone in their way. Oof. So yeah, at this point of the fight, I still have some cav. I'm trying to support with the horse archers, doing the best I can there. I also have my general, which is a royal cataphract unit. But I'm actually starting to send my units back over the other way. The reason I'm doing this is not because, like, oh, screw you, Kush, I don't care about you. No, it is more because there's a big opening here that we're making ground in. And look, I'm already sending in my general. I'm just desperately trying to help my ally here as quick as possible. But the dang Lusitani Javies and the Marines over here for this faction are just slaughtering my troops. There goes the charge, though. Trying to help my Roman allies. And he's doing pretty good here with the Praetorian Guard. He's killing a lot. I mean, doing what Romans do best. Just slaughtering everyone in their way. And he's got some cohort over here who've got their backs to the walls, essentially. I don't know if they're going to make it out of this, but they're going to try to kill as many as possible. Oh, man. Is that my horse archers who did that? That was kind of cool. You know, they're running to their objective, but at the same time firing at enemies. But we got some Romans up here. Some cohort. Pretty healthy unit just hanging up there. Preventing any archers, I assume, from going up there. And so here comes more reinforcements. And I have some horse archers who return from routing over there. Mr. Brunswick is also sending up some of his Syrian archers. They're fighting back. And the fight continues as the Praetorian Guard continue to just slice their way through this defense. Let's go to the other side really fast and see how this fight is going on. Where Kush is still... He's still putting up a good fight, man. Epirus is just really pinning him down. He's having a tough time slicing through here. But the good news is that I think Epirus's archers have pretty much used all their ammo, so he doesn't have to worry about that. It's quite cool to see this faction because we rarely ever get to see this faction. And there we go. I'm now sending over my elephants. I'm sending over another unit of Eastern cataphracts. So 2 more units to try to help the fight over here. As my Roman ally, Mr. Brunswick, is having a tough time. There we go. Oh, look at this. A general charge. Oh, yes. I am seeking revenge. I've lost so many souls to the Iberian skirmishers that I'm going to go ahead and charge. And yes, look at that. Oh, slaughter them, boys. Slaughter them. So this is my general in the fight, supporting my Roman allies. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible with Cav. I'm so bad, especially in a siege environment, because when you have only Cav, it's going to be rough. Oh my god. Yeah, that's annoying. Look at that. They're just focusing me down. Look at all the skirmishers who just focus fire on me. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh no. All these archers down there. Oh, did you see all those projectiles? And just like that, my general is dead. He is gone. So I am out of, my general's gone. I carelessly used him, and I'm out of a general pretty early on in this battle. It's not looking great, but the Romans, thankfully, are doing work right now. And this was pretty funny. Up here, I saw some slingers, some slave slingers, and I saw them, like, screening my elephants, and I was not too happy about that. I was like, oh my god, is he trying to catch up to my elephants to throw rocks at them? How dare he? I mean, it's not like I could have done anything about it. I just thought it was funny to see that. So I'm quickly trying to get my elephants back over to this side to support the fight over here. But now I've got some horse archers in the mix. The Romans still pushing this way, doing the best they can, trying to kill as many as possible. The balance of power is pretty even at this point in the battle. Pretty close to the... pretty close to middle here. But once again, Epirus is still fighting the good fight, guys. Still fighting the good fight. Just not letting Kush get through here. And if they could just get through a little bit, there are breaking here. The gates is not being fought for. In terms of infantry, he still has a couple reserves. And he's even fighting the good fight up here. If he can break through... What are these guys? Oh, he's got some guerrilla warriors. If he can break through them... I mean, this is open. Nothing's defending over here. So this could be a good opportunity. And these guys look pretty elite here. Let me zoom in. Yeah, they got like some gold armor. Armored Chotel warriors. Yeah, they look pretty elite. So trying to get them to get on the walls, or trying to get, hopefully he gets them off the walls is what I was trying to say. And then back over here, my elephant is getting close to action, guys. They're about to go into the fight. Let's go and see what the Romans are up to, though. Unfortunately, the Praetorian Guard are having a tough time. Very tough time. They're down to 37 men. They're surrounded. They do have some allies supporting fire over there. Got the archers up on the walls. Here comes my cav. I use my horse archers to try to protect the flank of the Praetorian Guard. Because even in small numbers, they're worth saving because they get a lot of kills. And then here comes my other unit charging these slingers. Trying to slaughter the slingers, man. They killed so many of my people. How dare they? Now we have a Roman onager crew going into the fight. Like, this is just a madhouse. It's a madhouse. Some more auxiliary Syrian archers coming up this way. Unfortunately, I had some horse archers that were not paying attention, getting charged by the enemy. And the Romans look like they're down to the wire. Look at the Praetorian Guard, man. They're about to get surrounded by a bunch of hoplites, or hoplites. Very unfortunate. Got a lot of my skirmishers trying to help over here. Supporting my Roman allies skirmishers. So now that the Praetorian Guard have perished here, we have to try to, try to get as many kills from a distance as possible. Also, I noticed the general. I'm like, if we could kill that general, that'd be pretty big, you know? I mean, I know most of the Lusitani army is pretty much gone at this point, but still, you know, it's always nice to kill a general. But you can see, I mean, oh, we got some Eastern cataphracts over here. I must have sent those guys in pretty recently. But I was trying to save the Romans, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So now I'm rushing these cataphracts over this way. And my elephants have been given the word to charge through this wall and bring death and destruction to the enemy. Oh, wait. I'm actually going to turn. Let's see what I do with the cataphracts. Hopefully I don't just sit here with them. I love the axes. Look at the axes on these guys. Nasty looking. But I'm actually going to turn and charge the rear of this noble hoplite unit. This is their general, by the way. And I believe this faction is the healthiest faction in terms for the defenders. My charge was pretty pathetic there, not going to lie. But at least we're putting some pressure on the rear of that general. Back over this way, Epirus is also fairly healthy, relatively speaking. And now we have more Kush soldiers up on the walls. Still trying to fight the good fight over here. Fighting the good fight. And the hoplites, I don't know what's going on here. Kush is going in. The hoplites are not properly watching this battle. I don't know why they're set up like this, but he's got some Italian swords moving in. So now we got some Kushite pikes ready to hold the line for more reinforcements to come in. Look, he's going to try to get around them. So everyone's just kind of desperately sending in their forces. All right, so the elephants actually went in, guys. So we kind of missed it, but that's okay. There's a lot more elephant action to see. I sent them over this way to try to kill the general. Unfortunately, he was able to get his general out of there. And there's a lot of skirmishers putting pressure on my elephants. In fact, my elephants are they were going rogue, but they finally calmed down, and now I have control of them again. And here we go. I got some Eastern cataphracts pushing up. They are pushing up. Come on, charge. Guys, like, they just didn't want to charge. Look at that. At least they did a little bit of a charge there, but they lost so many. They lost so many. And this is our chance to kill a general. Again, most of his army is gone, but still, killing a general matters. And the elephants. Okay, I mean, does anyone really consider elephants a skirmishing unit? Not really. But I guess technically I brought too many skirmishers if you count the elephants. But oh well, what can you do, right? I mean, I have an all-cav army. Like, what am I going to do about it? But since I have the general here and a lot of the forces blobbed up, I felt like this would have been a perfect opportunity for a glorious elephant charge. So let's go ahead and just see what it would look like to be on one of these elephants charging in. Look at this. Charge! Oh my god. Smash the enemy! Smash the enemy! What are you shooting at? So yeah, we're doing some pretty nice damage here. Breaking a lot of the forces. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Stampede here. Start smushing these guys, these Iberian boys. And then back here, let's see how this fight is going. They still have a little grouping here. Look at this. You see how the Kush forces kind of put themselves in a safe area here with their backs to the walls, where the Epirus soldiers can only attack from one direction. And now we have Epirus pikes. This is so bad. This is so bad for the Kush soldiers. Look at that bounce of power. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. It's looking like it's in favor of the enemy. So yeah, it's still a very intense fight here. And all that's really left over here are my elephants. They are running amok, or they were. I'm going to charge them in this way as well. I pretty much wiped out, yeah, I pretty much killed these guys with my elephants. But again, all I really have at this point are elephants and camels. Elephants and camels. So, my army's pretty much toasted. Look at it. Oh, this guy got hit with an arrow in the shoulder. He's like totally not phased. He's like, whatever. Look at him. Wow, that's a hero, guys. That is a champion. So now I'm going to keep pushing on my elephants. I can't leave them standing still. It's time to push and charge. Don't let these slingers hit you. But they get them to run amok, but that's okay. They're running amok right towards the enemy. Oh my god, you see him swing the people around with the tusk? Oh my god, that's amazing. So I break these javies. And now we're fighting the good fight here. Elephant's about to smash in here. Give him the smash. Smang it, girl. Let's go. Bang it and smash it. Smang it. Turquoise Jeep. Alright, so yeah, they're putting up a good fight, but unfortunately these are noble hoplites, and they know how to kill elephants. And I'm trying my best here to kill this general. Oh yeah, get it, elephant. Slaughter these guys. Yes. I don't know. It's so sad to see elephants in warfare. It just makes me really, really sad. These elephants are so smart, you know? So precious. Back over here, we actually had a little charge from the Royal Guard, the General of Kush. And now we have infantry coming down from the walls. It's not looking great over here, though. And it's looking like these Kush soldiers are going to be destroyed by the pikes. Yeah, so this battle... Look at the bounce of power. It's not looking great. I mean, it's still, we have a chance, but this is going to be a problem. All these troops are going to move over to Kush. And oh, check this out though. Here comes my camel spearman, my last unit, going in for a charge. Going in for a charge, folks. So I was trying to hit the rear of these pikemen. I do break the medium Italian swordsman. But unfortunately, the Royal Guard here is going to stay intact. I'm definitely not going to face these pikemen alone, because they're going to look at how they're turning like this. I'm not going to charge into that. Absolutely not going to charge into that. But that's the general. We need to try to kill him. But I did see an opportunity over here with my camels. Look at all the troops here. Also, we have the Kush general trying to get some hammer and anvil on these soldiers. So here we go. Let's get a nice point of view of these camels. Oh my god, not a great start. What is that? What kind of organization is that? Come on, men, charge! Here we go. Right in the back of these hoplites of Epirus. Okay, not a great charge. I haven't been landing my charges all day. All battle, I haven't been landing my charges. A little frustrated on that charge, but hopefully still I'm putting pressure on the hoplites. But my camels are still alive, so that's good. And Epirus looks like he's on his last leg here. He's got 2 units left. You can see the bounce of power is actually shifting a little bit into our favor. A little bit into our favor. The guard have left their section there. They're out in the open. This is a great opportunity to surround these hoplites. I'm surprised he didn't stay in this little corner over here. But look it. He's going to be surrounded, and that's exactly what you need to do against hoplites. Nice charge to the flank. Here comes my camels. They want to join the fun over here. I got 35 camels left. Just trying to kill this general. And I'm trying to get on a flank here that they're not effective at. You know, the point where they're not pointing the pointy sticks. And the general is surrounded. He's losing men quickly. The arrow tower is ours, supporting us. And there we go. Just like that, we break his general. There is hope. There is hope. The bounce of power is even more in our favor. Just to remind you guys, we are the red part of the bounce of power. And Kush is hanging on over here. These hoplites just will not give up. So now that we defeated the general, we need to quickly run to the other side. I still have all 35 of my camels that we saw from the last, you know, after charging in there. I'm looking for an opportunity to run down these troops without them expecting it. But like I said, guys, this is a painfully close battle. Here comes the charge. Hoplites turn around to the other side. It doesn't matter, though, because they're going to hit from the rear no matter which way they look. And I noticed that they broke there, so there's no need for my camels to be over there. Come on, camel power. So now I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm looking for a weak spot in these forces, but he's doing a good job of defending his slingers. I must get to the slingers. Look how close this battle is. It's insanely close. And this is the last part of the Roman army. We got a small unit of Syrian archers. They're even coming into play. So here we go. I'm now down to 32. My men start breaking. My men start breaking to the damn arrow tower behind us. But I'm like, all right, I just got to push through it. I'm down to 27. If I can just charge in. If I can just charge in or get away from the arrow tower at least. And there we go. They stopped breaking. Thank God. I need every single troop we can get in this fight. Because, I mean, these hoplites are good. They're very good. And they can hold against this depleted force from Kush. So we need to take out the archers as quickly as possible. So I'm constantly waiting. I'm swimming around like a shark. I'm like a vulture waiting for the animal to die. So I can go in and eat. So now we're going for the capture point. Going for the capture point because, hey, that's another way of winning. You don't necessarily have to defeat all of the defenders. And there we go. I'm going to start capping it. Where's Brunswick going? Where are you going with the archers, Brunswick? Is there another capture point? Where is he going? I don't know. But that's okay. So now I'm charging this way. Looking for an opportunity. Remember, I'm looking for an opportunity. I see some archers. Oh, they're getting a little too close. And now he's charging in the hoplites. That's good. See, he's trying to recap. Unfortunately, my camels start breaking again. Just the sight of the enemy causes them to break. They're so depleted. They're so tired. They're exhausted as well. But look at this. Because he's trying to capture the center, I see an opportunity. There's an opening, and his archers will be charged by the mighty camels. And look, they stop breaking as soon as they charge in. And that's a suicide charge right there. I let them fight to the bitter end, man. To the bitter end. And here comes Kush. Well-timed charge from Kush. And here comes the general from Kush as well. And we've got him surrounded. Here comes the other forces coming this way. We are exhausted. All these forces are tired. What an insanely close battle, guys. But it looks like we are going to take this one because we have him surrounded. Unless they can turn this around, which is always a possibility. These hoplites are no joke. They are no joke. Now the general's going out. He's going to get ready for another charge. Here we go. What is he doing with the... Brunswick, what are you doing with your archers, man? What are they doing way back there? There we go. Here comes another charge. And he's trying the best he can with his hoplites to try to nerf that charge, but that's not gonna be enough. And Kush helps close this battle up, and we are victorious. It was a costly victory. Now this was sent in. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Markimus. This was his replay because when I reinstalled my OS, I forgot to save this replay and I lost it. So thanks to him, we still have it. It was such a great battle. But we're going to end the replay. Look at the results here. And you can see the kills, I didn't do terrible. My elephants did great there. And some of my cataphracts getting over 200 kills, but Brunswick nearly getting 3,000 kills with his mighty Romans. Look at nearly 500 kills with his Praetorian Guard. Insane amount of kills. And then here's P. Jones. He did a great job with his army. And then Sin of the Dark Cloud was part of this battle. He's actually the creator of all those Third Age Reforged battles. So it's good to see him, Sam, and Mr. Markimus. GG to everyone. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that siege battle. And that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the battlefield. And I'll see you next time on the battlefield.